What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're diving back on into Gordian Quest's Early Access. I liked this game a lot the last time that I played it. I liked it a lot. It's a pretty cool game about, it can be a roguelite, it can be a roguelike, it can also just be kind of a story RPG adventure game if you really want it to. All three options are there for the player at the beginning of the game, and I think that variability makes the game much more enjoyable. You can play it how you like. I personally prefer to play it on roguelite mode, but you know, it's your call how you want to do it, and as you go through, you're going to unlock new bonuses and things to make your next defense against the tide of undead go a little bit better. So anyways, if after watching this video you want to get the game for yourself, I have a link for you down below. I've also got a link down there to my Discord, which is a super fun place. I've also got a link down there to my Twitch stream. But let's get started. We've got limited time to check the game on out and look at the new big content patch that just came out that added like all kinds of stuff to the game. And so anyways, I figured it was about time for us to roll back through. Let's do a new campaign. So they've added another act since the last time that we checked out the game, which is pretty cool. You can just dive straight on into that if you wanted to. These are all kind of like self-contained storyline adventures, and so it's really up to you which one that you wanted to go through and play. This one right here is like the zombie apocalypse, and then this one over here is going to be you going out into the desert and trying to unite tribes and stuff like that. Cool stuff. We get to pick our character. The characters are pretty standard as far as RPGs go. We've got a warrior, we've got a cleric, we've got a ranger, we've got a rogue, we've got a wizard, we've got a druid, and we've got a bard. I'm pretty sure the bard is new from the last time that I played the game as well. And so apparently she does all kinds of cool magical stuff. Let's try her on out since I think last time we tried out Ida because I'm a big druid fan. And so anyways, we'll try out the bard this time. We've got it on normal difficulty. I've got it on roguelite mode. What that means is if our party dies, the game is over and we start over. So let's get it moving. All right, the battle commences. You there, you were with the soldiers that came from the south. On me, the undead ahead look like nasty ones. We'll push through this group and regroup with Captain Roderick and his men in the Garrison. If you're handy with that weapon of yours, now would be a good time to use it. I don't have a weapon. I just have this sweet-ass guitar. That's all that I have, is I can play a dope just like meow. I can hit him with like a guitar solo if you want me to, but alright, I can deal 6 damage and then it combos 2 times. Oh wow, that's actually pretty rad. Okay, that was sweet as hell. It wants me to play dodge on myself right now, so obviously I'm going to do that to get some guard up, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about it. So there you go. The enemy is down with our parting note. So he's going to growl, I guess. Not exactly the most threatening or terrifying attack to play, but I'll take it. Nice one. I took you for an amateur, but we might survive this one. On my side. Let's take them down together. Alright, whatever you want to do, man. Exactly. Use that spear of yours. Well fought. Let's get a move on before more of them show up. The garrison's up ahead. So there's a little bit of XP for our troubles, and on into town we go. We picked up about 18 shekels, and then we've also got some leather sandals of the salamander. Which is going to give us some fire resist and some initiative, which is pretty sweet. I'm okay with that. I like anything that gives me bonuses. Welcome to the Garrison. It ain't much, but it's going to have to do on short notice. But where are my manners? I'm Officer Aaron of the Town's Guard. I wish we had met under better circumstances. This here's our guild hall. We've converted it to house survivors like yourself, so make yourself at home. In the meantime, speak with Captain Roderick. He's in charge around here. All right, at ease, Officer Aaron, and greetings, traveler. Your arrival to our fair city couldn't have come at a worse time. The undead curse that lays on this land has been a thorn in our side for centuries, but an attack of this magnitude isn't heard of. Foul magic has disabled the waypoints as well. It smells like the work of enemy action, if you ask me. Indeed. Anyways, Captain Roderick's the name, and I'm in charge of this garrison. We've already evacuated the civilians to Highborn before the incident with the waypoints. Just the battle-essential personnel are here. Situation's bad. We've got our hands full tending to the injured, so I urge you to help my men push back the undead in the immediate area. The dead are outnumbering us 3-1 out there, though. The most pressing concern now is the Garrison Storehouse up north. It's been overtaken by local gangs, but if you can wrestle that control back, it's going to help the defense effort. Leave it to us, sir. I've got a good feeling about this one. Godspeed. Keep your wits about you. Before we leave, recruit some help from the guild hall. All right, let's go get some help from the guild hall. The guild hall is wide and airy, originally designed to accommodate crowds for the town's festivities. Now it is a temporary refuge for sullen-faced adventurers nursing all manners of injuries. Most shirk away as you approach, unwilling to head back out. You're about to ride off finding a hire when you run into a fellow adventurer. All right, so we can get a mercenary, We can get a spellbinder or we can get a cleric. I think I'm going to go with the cleric. I like healers. Healers are good. Catherine the cleric hefts her hammer onto her shoulder. I was out by the gates when I saw it happen, an army of undead rising from the fields before us. Let me smite them alongside you. She could definitely come in handy against the undead. All right, well, we're good to go there. What's going on over here? Jun the blacksmith. So we can buy a long sword over here. How much monies do I have? I got 168 monies. That's pretty sweet. All right, let me take a look at my characters real fast and see what we've got. We actually have, like, no equipment right now. I'm going to go ahead and give her the booties. That's going to give her shift, I guess. That's going to allow her to change position on the battlefield, which will be really, really nice. And then on top of that, it gave us some initiative and some fire resist. Nothing not to love there. I'm going to give her the health potion real fast just so she can restore some HP in case she gets scuffed. And let's take a look at the blacksmith and see what we can pick up here. We've got a common sword. It makes our attacks hit 1 harder, and we get 11 damage and 1 bleed. We could also pick up some armor and some vestments. I'm going to grab the sword. Yeah, we'll take the sword for right now. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot on offer as far as gear goes. Yeah. Most of this stuff seems to help out with intelligence-based skill chests, too. All right. Start battles with Vigil. What does Vigil do? I'll get a tough and simple robe. Why not? And we'll throw that on our character, too. Boink. And boink. Little bit of equipment going on out. I actually really like that the menus are animated right here, and the characters like move and like their hair blows in the wind. I like how you drag the cards around to equip things and unequip things and how they sort of click into place. I think that with UI design, they made that really, really satisfying. It's the little things with games. It honestly is. By the light, you look like you've seen better days. I'll do what I can to heal you, but anything beyond that, resources are strained as we fend off the undead. Do what you can to protect the innocents here. If necessary, return to the sanctuary for further healing. Light guide you, traveler. Okay, so we can get prayers over here, and it looks like we can res people. We can also buy some potions and things should we ever require them. But you know what? I think it's time for us to go out and adventure. All right. So it looks like we've got to go. Is that the storehouse right there? Oh, man. All right, well, let's go to the storehouse. We've got the restless dead over on this side. We're going to follow the track about as far as we can and bring it to these zombies that think they can be all up in our neighborhood and there won't be any consequences. We've got intro, so we can draw 3 cards. Remove tones. Okay, so they refer to metal, tempo, and glamour, and they are consumed to boost certain cards. Okay, sounds good. For right now, I think I'm going to sharpen. So that'll make our next attack deal 3 more damage. I think we'll give him some crit. That gave us inspiration. Then we've got intro of vigor over here. I'm going to do that just to sort of see what happens. It looks like we've got inspiration right now, which means that if our cards are chorus cards, they get extra effects. So that's good. And then we've got metal, which apparently I bet is going to be... I'm going to shift back over to here. How about that? That sounds like a decent plan. I want to be behind the heavily armed guy. Our cleric is up. We've got a righteous blow right there. Down goes the enemy. We're going to let her fight in the front since she's got the plate mail. They're going to attack for 6, so I'm going to put some guard up real fast, and then we'll end our turn right there just in case. Unfortunately, they've stabbed our homie on that side. I wasn't thinking that he was going to get stabbed. I was hoping that she was going to get stabbed, just because I put up some defense. But you know what? We'll go bouncing hit right here. Oh, nobody's in the same column, so it didn't bounce. Gotcha. All right. Can I give the guard to anybody? Yeah, let's go ahead and give him some crit. There we go. Make him a little bit stronger. He's got 9 extra damage on his next attack, and then we can play that on all of our allies for a buff, so everybody's getting bonus damage right now. It seems like she's a pretty solid support class, in all honesty. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. We've got Blessed Strike right here, which adds 1 channel. Okay. And it looks like she's already got 3 points of channel, so she can just go for that right there. Love the spell effect. That looked really, really cool. I'm excited about the way that that looked. Very, very clean. It's fast. It's clean. It gets the job done while at the same time being a little bit of eye candy. I can definitely accept that. We've got another robe over here. I'll probably just throw that on her, I guess. Oh, you need a proficiency for it, so she doesn't wear light armor. Okay, so she can't use that at all. I guess we'll just use it as vendor fodder then. To the next fight. All right. Let's go ahead I'm going to give her some crit. Actually, I'm going to keep stacking it up. Everybody gets crit. And then I'll go ahead and put some guard on myself just in case. And then we'll shift back into that position that we were in last game, too. Alright. I think that I would very much like to go for that right there. Kill them off. We got 6 damage coming, so let's put up some block. I'm not entirely sure if they can attack him without going through us first. So it's a very, very real possibility that all the damage is going to be going to the front right here. And so we'll just neutralize that the best that we can. I would like to be able to set up like my formation before combat because I like this formation right here, and having to shift people into it can be kind of a pain. We've got adjacent targets right there, so we'll deal a little bit of damage that way. But it definitely does not seem like our character is much of a DPSer. I think that our character is very much kind of like a buff bot, effectively. Down goes that enemy right there. Oh, I didn't even notice they explode into a bunch of little pieces and stuff when they die. Let's see here. We've got debilitating bolt right there, so we'll hit with that right there, and then boom, down they go. We've leveled up to 2. We'll have to take a look and see what that means inside the menu once we get there, but hey, I'll take it. We've also got a shield right here, which is going to help out with dexterity and intelligence. So I'll take that. We got a skill point from leveling up. All right. So we've got a skill grid over here. We can increase our strength, dexterity, or intelligence by 1. We can do a skill from a school of our choice. A skill from a school of our choice. Okay. What are we right now? Like, what do our stats look like? So we've got strength, dexterity, and intelligence. Fair enough. Good to know. I don't know if strength is really the best place to put all of our stuff. What does that do? Can I see right there? Okay, so no tooltips popping up on that side, unfortunately. Yeah, be in the back row if you could. If you could be in the back row, that would please me. But anyways, I don't have any kind of... Oh, there it is right there. Okay, we found it. Never mind. I was about to be like, there's no tooltips! And I was about to shake my little tin cup. Looks like strength does our damage when using red cards. Oh, so the cards are color-coded. Okay, so dexterity and then blue. Gotcha. And let me guess, you probably have a lot of intelligence? Okay. Sounds good. Well, then we will add a stat point. We'll unlock the node, and we'll take that strength on up there. I assume that since she starts out with higher than normal strength, that means that strength is probably going to be one of her better cards. And it looks like it gives a bonus based on like D&D stats, effectively. Like a 16 is a +3. So it looks like every 2 points that we throw around is going to give us like an extra point of damage or whatever using those particular cards. There's another undead horde over here. Let's go. Alright, so we've basically drawn the same cards we got last time. I'm going to go ahead and just stack everybody up with some damage. Pull you back into that lane right there. For every inspiration, you get 3 critical, 1 guard. How much inspiration do I have? Alright, I don't feel like that did anything, but I'll take it. I don't know exactly what that accomplished. He's got attack of opportunity. When an ally in the front row attacks, follow up and deals 6 damage. Oh, that's pretty savage. I like that. Okay. We'll give that one a righteous blow just to get rid of him. Maybe a little bit of blocking is in order as well. Just to limit the sheer volume of ass whoopings we might be taking here. Okay, so we're not able to access him anymore, which is unfortunate. And we have no adjacencies. Go for the 14 damage right there. Sort of unfortunate, but a decent DPS turn nonetheless. We'll attack on this front line as hard as we can. Do I have anything? We have Debilitating Bolt. Yeah, use that real fast. And then we've got Blessed Strike. Can we take him out? How much is he bleeding for? 2 HP for every AP used last 1 turn. Okay. I'm going to block then. I'll block then. That's fine. I was going to say, we would probably take the edge off some of that damage right there just in case. People are definitely moving around. Give some crit over there. Some crit over there. Make it work. Okay. So that's free. We'll finish him off with the freebie. Blessed strike right there, and it looks like we are out of the woods. And our cleric is leveled up to 2 as well. Very nice. We found a dagger of needling. Gives you hidden blade. Draw a card, gain some crit. If the drawn card is an attack, gain an AP. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Potion of elusiveness. And so our next instance of guard is increased by 10. So that basically adds 10 to our next defensive card. Okay. You certainly got a knack for staying alive. The Garrison's a little safer now with your help. That leaves our main objective, the Garrison Storehouse. It's right up ahead through the streets. We had to barricade it off from the Garrison when the bandits attack, but with luck, we can deal with them without too much trouble. Alright, well, let's go take care of business then. On the way to the Storehouse, you pass by 3 soldiers nursing an assortment of injuries. They advise caution when dealing with the bandits. Front door's blockaded, and they'll have crossbows waiting for you if you get in. Down the road, you arrive at the Garrison Storehouse. A bandit peers out from an arrow slit on the 2nd floor. Scram unless you've got a death wish, he sneers before heading back inside. The front door doesn't budge when you push on it. It might give way with some force, but the earlier soldier's warning comes to mind. Okay. Yeah, let's force the door. Why not? So I need to roll a 12 in order to succeed. Apparently, I can also pick a skill to help out with this. Okay. Does it tell me what the bonus is that I'm going to get? There we go. Do the Chorus of Vigor right there. Pretty unlikely chance that we're going to fail that roll with a +8. Let me tell you what. All right. You square up and kick in the door. The door breaks into splinters, revealing the interior of the storehouse. There's a total of 3 bandits, and a moment of tense standoff ensues. Then a brutish-looking man by the supply crates in the back yells out in anger, pointing. 2 other bandits wielding crossbows by the door take aim and open fire. So now we got to do a reflex check. Gotcha. Yeah, do a dodge right there. Hey, we made it. That's all that matters. Oh, the skill is like gone now. Okay, so we can't get it back until we go back to town and rest. Oh, okay, so like you've got to make a choice between using your good cards in order to avoid taking damage pre-fight and like keeping it in your deck so that you can use it for the fight itself. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll go with a bouncing hit real fast. If I can kill somebody on the first turn, that sounds good to me. She hasn't gone yet, so we'll throw that out. Throw out some dodge just in case. What are you doing over here? Is 13 damage on that side? Alright. Go ahead and put some heat on him, I guess. Smite's down to 1. Oh, that dealt damage to me? How did I take damage right there? Hold up. I just took a bunch of damage. Yeah, use a potion on yourself real fast, just in case. I don't know. He looks like a big guy. I don't know how hard he's going to hit. I'm just trying to make sure of the situation here. He's got a lot of guard up. That's unfortunate. Yeah, bounce that. Put a bleed on him. Give her 6 damage to her next attack. $20 damage right there. Heal for 10. And he's down. Perfect. Could not have gone better. I am pleased with the way that that played out. We've got a common quiver. You gain caustic arrow. Okay, I don't think that's really for me. Victory for us. Let's go back to the garrison. Hey, back we go. At least we've cleared out the city, so we're not fighting on multiple fronts. That's good. Oh, apparently there's like a little field treatment button down there, too. In case you take too much damage, you can heal yourself up in between fights. Got to turn over the graves to make sure we don't get swarmed in our own backyard. Alright, so we got Renown. Granted to all heroes in the party upon completion of an adventure. Allows you to customize and unlock more perks for the hero in future runs. Nice! Excellent work out there. Officer Aaron, head over with some of the reserves to secure the area. Right away, Captain. Even as we speak, there are battles being waged on multiple fronts along the outer perimeter of the garrison. A few adventurers like yourself have been dispatched to 2 choke points to hold the line. My resources are stretched thin as is. I need you to go out and support the defense effort. Make sure none of the undead break through. Okay. How do I got exhausted skills right here. I got a resting camper at the inn. Okay, that's what I was interested in. Can I rest at the guild hall, maybe? There's nobody that I can recruit over here. That's a boutique shop. A library. The inn is shuttered. Uh-oh. We might not be able to get our abilities back for a little bit. Uh-oh. That's not great. Okay, well, let's handle our level ups first. So we got level ups over here. We can get a bonus talent point. I don't know what that means, but I do want a bonus talent point. Oh, we got a big old tree over here. Okay. So we can get stuff like bonuses to our rolls. It looks like we can get persuasion rolls. We've got like our core stuff. We've got weapon proficiencies. We've got combat over here. It actually looks really, really customizable. Like every character seems to have a lot of options. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. I'll probably go for the talent that allows me to persuade people a little bit better. And then we've got another talent point over here that gives me some more dexterity and initiative. That's just like, it's really hard to get stat points, so I figure we probably want to take that right there too. Let's go back over here, and what do you have going on? So we can add a stat point and then get a talent over there. Let's go in a different direction with her. Let's learn a skill. So we've got Divine, we've got Holy Warrior, and we've got Spirit Healer. Let's try Spirit Healer. All right, whenever you heal an ally, remove a debuff from that ally. These don't seem to be that helpful, I'll be honest with you. This one's the only one that seems vaguely useful, but somewhat situational. I'm going to redraw real fast. Deal 11 damage, cleave, consume 1 channel to reveal a temp, common, or rare heal card for each hit. Keep 1. There we go. That's more what I was looking for. I'll go with that one right there, actually. That seems pretty good. Yeah, learn Holy Wave. Deal damage in an entire lane, and then you get also like a couple heals for free at the end of it, dude. I'm all about that. That sounds rad as hell. I would like... Do we have any weapons or anything that we can get for her? She's got a champion's longsword. Does that matter? What proficiencies does she have? So she can't use swords. I assume that she uses hammers and stuff. Let's take a look at her talents. So she's good with heavy armor, she's good with blunt weapons, and she's good with shields. Well, I have a shield for you, so there you go. Enjoy your shield. I don't have much else, though. There's no blunt weapons inside the shop, so unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to help you out very much. But let's head on back out. It looks like we can go rescue... It looks like there's a knight over here, and there's a wizard over here. Let's go rescue the knight, because I feel like we could use another frontliner. Oh, and the area stays cleared, because we've already been there. Very nice. Okay. I like what they've got moving right now. This game seems fairly well put together. I haven't seen anything just yet that's jumping out at me as like, this needs to change. This is busted. Like, it seems to be okay to me. We'll inspire you, shift in from behind. The intro of vigor. Sure, why not? Hey, we got that holy wave right there. There you go. I probably should have blocked a little more. Oh, nice. We got a couple couple healy dings though. We're probably going to get scuffed a little bit right here. That one's got 5 damage going out, so like I had a feeling that was the way it was going to go. If you can get some bouncing strikes, that'd be great. Unfortunately, we did not get that. All right, well, I'll give you some inspiration then. What do we have here? So 28 damage out. We could straight up one-shot that guy. I think we should probably do that. It seems like a good plan to me to one-shot that guy. 5 damage and 7 vulnerable. I'm just going to heal up one more time. We used our special ability in order to get access to those heals. We might as well make good on them. Man, these guys are turtling right now. They are turtleificating. It's okay, though, because I've got bouncing hit, which is great for shredding all that stuff off of people. I don't think I actually got much here. I was hoping I would have like a little bit more successful of a turn so that I could get a little bit of damage on that cultist right there. But no damage to the cultist, unfortunately. Alright. Get your critical up. Draw a few more cards. Another bouncing hit right there, although I think we're probably better off Just kind of throwing out buffs on top of our actual cleric, who seems to be actually our main damage dealer for right now. Oh, the Blessed Strike right there, and then we should be able to pull up and get this new character, which I am fervently excited about. We've got a Poison Resist Ring, and then we've got a Granite Tincture. I don't know, dude. That seems like it might be a little scratchy on the way out. I don't know if you want to eat that. That seems like a bad idea. Reinforcements at last. There's a big group of undead just ahead that need dealing with. Brace yourself. And this guy's a warrior, so this is actually going to help out like quite a lot if he joins up with us. I don't know if he will. This is the guy, he's the knight. He's the playable character that you could pick at the beginning of the game. And so it's also cool to see that the characters disperse throughout the game. Like, they actually exist. Like, these aren't heroes that just, like, vanish the second that you pick one. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are actually, like, on the map doing stuff and being a part of the story. Kind of forging memories, I guess, for, like, the variances in between runs. Ooh, that was nice. If only I could get another one of those. Let's go ahead and I'll give you some crit. Go ahead and get some tones up. Oh, I should have played that first. Now I look like a dummy. Take a Blessed Strike right there. I don't really have enough to kill both of them, so I think we're just going to... Oh, never mind. I can't... No! I'm not in the right lane. I am super upsetty, never forgetty. Rest in spaghetti. Oh, there's more of them. Oh my, that's not good. You know, I was just thinking to myself like, hey, this seems kind of easy. That's what I get for thinking thoughts, I guess. That'll teach me. All right, you shift over to there. Okay. Oh, really? What does that do? Oh, when he takes damage, he shifts in a random direction. Gotcha. There's a lot of damage coming, so I'm just going to put her on full guard for right now. But yeah, this is Gordian Quest. I hope you guys liked it. Like, I really, really liked this game the last time we played it, like at the beginning of the year. They just had a massive content update that just added a bunch of stuff to the game, like characters, an entire new storyline campaign chunk. Definitely worth checking out. This is one of those ones that, like, I think about pretty frequently, and I'm like, hey, maybe I should check in on that. It's one of those projects that I think is pretty good. So anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for being here. Get the game down below in the description. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. I'll be back tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. Goodbye.